My name is Jeffrey Berman. I had severe neck pain. I had gone through a couple different programs through the neurosurgeon, trying to rehabilitate using their physical therapy program. The pain I had after probably about 2 weeks of doing that, I woke up about 2 o'clock in the morning in almost screaming agony. Went downstairs and I laid downstairs on the floor in the machine that they had given me, just praying to God for even 2 to 3 minutes of relief. I had no relief, 24 hours a day, absolutely none. I was heavily medicated, I was on muscle relaxers, and extremely depressed because my entire life I've been extremely healthy, and all of a sudden now I've realized that this may be as good as it gets for the rest of my life. When I first came to PNBC, I went in the hopes of trying to get a second opinion. I was scheduled for dual fusion on my neck, and I really wanted a second opinion. I was desperate. I had done a little bit of research on the internet, and I really just wasn't convinced that that was the only option. Yet the doctor told me that was the only option for me. And I wanted a second opinion, and that's how I came to PNBC. When I first sat down with my doctor, he had my MRI with him. He reviewed the MRI, set the MRI down, and he said, "Congratulations, your MRI is very close to a number of other people your age. I think we can help you out." And at the end of that meeting, the initial consultation with him, I was convinced that this is an option that I wanted to take. The part that really, I think, sold it for me was the doctor said, "You know, if you have the surgery, it's not reversible. If you try our program and it doesn't work," he said, "you can always reverse it by just going back and getting the surgery." And that made total sense to me, and that was the final thing. I said, you know, I can live with some pain and agony maybe for a few more weeks or a couple more months to try this to see if it actually, see if it works. When I went through first went through the program, I was really skeptical because I just couldn't believe that it was really going to work. But the interesting thing about 3 weeks into it is I noticed that the other people around me that were also in treatment, when they were asked by the people there, the rehab people, that they said, "How are you feeling today?" And everybody said, "Geez, you know, I'm feeling a little better," or "I'm doing better." And I just found it hard to believe that all those people could be doing that well if it wouldn't work. And so I continued with the program, and slowly but surely things improved. Absolutely 100% pain-free. Honest to God, I have sustained a couple injuries that was basically what originally caused my neck injury. Terrified that I've re-injured my neck again, and was able to actually go through it without any length. You know, my neck was sore maybe for 2 or 3 days, but it's happened to be a number of times where I've done things where I've banged my head, and I absolutely am shocked as to I am still pain-free and continue day by day by day. I have no issues whatsoever. I feel like I almost have the muscles of a football player in my neck, and so it's able to take care of any of the jars or weight or anything like that that's on top of my head that would hurt it. I got my life back. There isn't probably a day that I don't go by that I don't appreciate getting up and not having any issues whatsoever, any pain whatsoever. And in the wintertime, yes, as a matter of fact, we plan on snowmobiling again this year, and we had quit doing that shortly after my neck injury. You owe it to yourself. Before taking drastic measures like surgery or anything like that, you really owe it to yourself to try the program and see if it might be the solution for you. As again, we have family members and friends and business acquaintances we've recommended, and all of the people that we've recommended that have gone through it have all come back and said that they have had just unbelievable results.